Hi, buddy. Welcome back. Scouting out some champs. I was thinking about Bar. I was like, what can I play that would potentially punish if people want to go like double ranged in lane? I mean, Leona could do it. I mean, usually you just kind of wait it out and then you can play range yourself. But I was like, how bad is Blitzcrank right now? Is his win rate? Actually, his win rate's okay later. Zeke's second just seems like such a waste. Like, who cares? It does so little damage. I mean, I guess you're just thinking just do some extra damage, but it's like, why not just go Locket Redemption? Your items don't matter anyways. You might as well, like, just be able to do something in a team fight with your items. As Blitzcrank. Like, he can stand so far back. You're not, like... You're technically a tank, but you're not at risk, usually, of getting hit by a bunch of the AoE. Let's go ban Lulu.
I recommend skipping.
Mundo kind of was a problem yesterday, but it's really at the very, very end of the game, and I think if the other people hadn't been as fed, it probably would have been fine. So I think Mundo's good, but I think there's other champs that could also be problems. Huh. I guess we'll stick with Rakan in the dark. I really want to try something else, but I also really don't want to lose much more in terms of rank. We did play a Lulu game the other night.
Let's dance.
Like, I kind of want to play something like Blitz, but then if they pick, you know, a tank like Braum or something into that, that's a problem. Or like even something like Morgana, if the Morgana has hands, could be pretty annoying. Or if just like everyone else on the team has high mobility. Like my only target is Jinx, and then she just plays really safe later. Rakan's just the one thing where there are soft counters. Poppy is becoming more popular. Poppy's kind of a soft counter. But there's nothing that like doesn't let him play the game, you know? Or just like really makes his life miserable. Well, it's, I don't know. You're right, but it's like, it just takes away a lot of his early game. I mean, that's kind of what Morg does most of the time. It just sort of neutralizes lanes. It's really, really hard to land a hook in lane if, you know, she knows it's coming. Now, maybe, I don't know. You do have to have a good reaction time and good ping to react to a blitz hook too, especially if you don't have vision of a bush and he's just sitting in the bush. Like, it's kind of hard. So, I mean, it's not a free, you know, neutralization, but... And then later on, you can just kind of try to go where she isn't and make plays, but... I don't know. This is probably fine. I also thought about Pike, but his win rate just like craters, just looking statistically at different champs. Like, he really has to get kills in Snowball. Leona could be another one I could try. I could have tried Leona there, but the thing is, like, that kind of hard engage does get countered by stuff like Braum is the big one. But even stuff like Alistar is pretty good into it. Janna. Whereas, you know, Rakan doesn't get cucked as hard by the anti-engage stuff. There's a little bit, but Rakan can still do other things. Like, he can still shield, he can still peel. It's like, if you're picking Leona or Nautilus, and they pick Braum, you're going to have a really bad time. Because you can't, I mean, you can kind of shield and peel and stuff like that with those champs, but... Or I guess not shield, but you can kind of peel with them, but it's just not as good. Rakan's just too damn good, man. It's hard to justify picking other things. I mean, the circumstance, I think I said when I opened, when no one was in here probably, was, you know, I'm trying to think, is there something I could do maybe as a later pick if it's against double ranged, like the dreaded Caitlyn Lux, Jhin Lux, you know, that type of shit. That's, I feel like I can beat that stuff, but it's harder. Lux specifically is really obnoxious. And I was like, you know, what would deal with that, right? And you've got your Blitzcrank, your Pike, your Leona. You could also do Bard. Bard's another one that I'm kind of interested in. Bard has been doing well in Pro, but he definitely feels like the champ where you need to play him a lot to, like, get used to him. And Thresh is kind of interesting. The Smolder's, like, following me around. Yeah, it's a good ward by the Vlad. Well, I'm basically the only one on the team with any CC, so that's how it always goes, though. I don't know about Vlad. I haven't seen Vlad a lot. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of CC, but if he gets a lot of items, I think he can still be good. I think he has been getting played, like, a little bit in Pro. Okay, Smolder went Fleet, too. I like that. I think Fleet better than Comet? What's the reason behind Comet? Do you get an extra stack if you hit him with a Comet? Like, you hit him with your bubble, and then does the Comet give an extra stack of his fire or something? Because I never really understood Comet, because you don't do enough poke to matter, usually, early on. Or maybe it's just that he needs Mana Flow Band, if he's not going to go Mermana, but then you can get Presence of Mind if you go Fleet. I don't know. I'm not a Smolder expert, but Comet always felt a little odd compared to Fleet. I think Fleet is just really underrated by a lot of people. Like, the healing really adds up in lane, especially these tougher lanes. And even just, like, the movement speed later. Nami's just blowing all of her mana on nothing, basically. They both are. They have, like, no mana. I was trying to walk her into that, but she had vision of it. He's kind of low on mana. Okay. So they don't know where he is, and I'm just going to take advantage of the fact they're a little scared. I don't know Smolder's stacking system either. If he gets more, if he hits champs, or I think it's the same if he hits champs or if he last hits. Oh, we got 2 stacks off of that one. That's nice. Nami's like not touching this wave at all. Okay, I think she's just gonna let us back here. Alright.
I'm getting impatient.
Okay, nice. So he's still got the cannon there, and we get a push here. We're gonna push this out, right?
You're gonna take that from me? They will remember my name.
Shit, they got Drake.
The humans call it battle. Just a dance.
I kind of wanted to go try to ward his red, but that could have been weird. It's going to be a little offsides.
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
She's got a BF sword. We did a lot more damage, though, to them than they did to us.
It's magic, it's wild. I'm just here for the party.
Does Smolder get extra for killing large minions? I don't think she does. Okay.
For humans, magic is like fire. For us, hard time with some I will make them dance. I will make them hear. Learn to dance.
Damn it. I was going to try to hit her with the Q, but I was trying to watch my last hitting and didn't time it right.
I should
Okay.
running.
That's fine. We're not that far behind. Do we push him in here? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, yeah, hopefully they get grubs. I didn't go up there for that. Yeah, I think they get it. We got all 3? Nice. Okay. Ooh, that might be a... There might be some deaths for that. 1 death for grubs is fine.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do. They ain't seen me.
Nice.
Ever seen moves like
A little greedy. Alright, we do have grubs though, I guess.
hurry up?
He's probably Okay, yeah, he was ready for that. I was not ready for that. The Jinx rocket. Alright, we're gonna complete that. Man, you get lockets so much faster when you get free boots. Like,
Lane, it is theirs.
it's actually a pretty big deal.
Us away. Cover it in refuse.
I think starting next week, I'm gonna have to change my time though, so I can start like actually functioning during the day. So I'll make an announcement about it next week, but I just think that, especially with school coming up, and I'm kind of falling behind on stuff too, like just cleaning and housework and just helping out with the kids and stuff. My sleep schedule's been so messed up. So I'll still stream. I'll probably try to stream earlier though. I'm not going to be able to probably play with Jason unless he can do afternoon streams sometimes. So we can still play with him on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I hate not being able to play with him, but I just can't. Like, I'm just not getting anything done.
I need my love to hurt.
And that would like free me up to maybe even do more
I feel good.
other content, tier lists and other stuff for the channel. Maybe I probably have to spend most of it doing, you know, non-gaming stuff, but
Turret plating will soon fall.
it's just like very inefficient. I feel like I need like 10 hours of sleep to make up for the 8 hours of sleep I would get if I just got them all at the same time at night.
You weren't a little frightened.
Damn. Jax. I mean, Bessa's coming.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Oh my god. Oh, she took a shot. We still don't do a ton of damage yet, though.
I'm offended by how little attention I'm given.
Your turret has been destroyed.
She doesn't have a wave. If I can... they're being scared. They're out of mana. They don't have ultimates.
A summoner has reconnected.
Dance and dance.
Shit.
Enemy has been slain.
Woo! That was a jump scare. Yeah, we gotta watch out for Jinx R. But yeah, I'll still stream it. It'll probably be like you know, maybe like 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. I was kind of worried. I thought he was going to kill me for sure. I was just exhausting, hoping he wouldn't like ult one of them and kill them.
Don't leave
Oh, I was hoping to get them all, but
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
dude, I know there's a ward there. Don't troll me. Okay. Yeah, they're probably all coming. Damn it. Such a random ass gank path. I could have W'd over this way more. I don't remember if I don't think my W was up. I didn't have flash. I healed. I probably could have run south a little bit more and forced him to maybe take one more tower shot. Oh my god, that bubble stuff. Still get him though? Probably not, no. Should get flash. His mouse on. There's no way his ult's back though, right? Dude. Vlad, brother, you gotta use your pool sometime this game. I think I saw him get hit by like 3 bubbles. I don't think we want it, man. They're all gonna be there.
Don't take a lot of words.
Oh, no one's there. Oh my god, dude. Man, we were doing alright, bottom. Did one of them flash? I cannot believe they get all of that.
Where you going? You gotta keep up, baby.
The Malzahar, he's a freak. It's Malzahar mechanics, man. Alright, I guess let's get that. Mana regen is just so horrible.
Ain't nothing I say should be taken serious. That's why it's the truth.
What's Smolder doing on stacks? Pretty decent.
It's a revolution. And it's good times.
An enemy has been slain.
Annoying. Hey, we're getting bounties. That's good. I don't think we'll be able to get it. No, just Vlad dead, probably. Maybe not. Dude, this is like the craziest. And he's still going for more down there. He should have just kept pressuring the base. Like, he got 2 shutdowns. He could have kept pressuring the base. Like, why would you show up that late for... I mean, just don't show up at all for that. We're probably not winning that fight anyways. We're so far behind, and we have to funnel into that little choke with no vision. Like, just keep doing what you're doing.
I am only as wild as magic.
I'd much rather him just... Even if we killed, like, 2 of them there, it's better just to get the base tower. Especially if we're getting shutdown gold. Just get the base tower, or objective bounties. Just get the base towers and, you know, an inhibitor maybe. Not only did you die, but you wasted your TP, which is a really big tool. Really? Dude. Wow. I can't believe that worked. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Like, every single thing had to go right for them. Or that would have been wasted. Like, Nami ult 2 flashes. If I would just sidestepped one of those bubbles, like that last bubble, they would have wasted 2 flashes over a pink ward. So this Nami gets triggered real hard by people clearing her pinks. I just couldn't
Is my cloak right?
exploit it.
It is. I'm worried.
We're offsides here. We can't, like, I thought we were... Oh my god.
Quadra kill. Double kill. Ace.
Holy shit, what? How was that not better for us? Like, I literally got, what, 2 or 3 of them? Did Smolder not have ult during that fight? I'm assuming he would have used it if he did. That's crazy. Wasn't Jinx one of the people that I got, too?
I don't need to understand.
I guess we just don't have that much burst. I know I didn't have Locket available. That's kind of nuts they have Soul before Baron even spawns. How are we like, it feels like we should have damage. I don't know how we're losing these. Everybody was there, right? Like, people didn't go in, and I was like, wait a minute, did I miscount? We only have 4 people or something? Like... Dude, this shit's crazy. Vlad's coming. Okay, we got Jinx. Okay, now we're going. Alright, I mean, Jinx is obviously really online, but Nami's kind of fallen off. I don't really know. Jarvan's sort of fallen off. He's going tank now. Like his ability to one-shot people's fallen off. Vlad just completed decap. So he's getting really strong. What's the... Oh, QSS from Malzahar. Alright, that makes sense.
Feel good. Let's kick some ass.
So let's get Ghost here. What's up, Deshane? Do we want this? We don't have Jax. I don't know where everybody else is, but I know Jax isn't here.
I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy.
They're not doing that with all these people missing, right? I mean, they could be.
I don't do safe.
God.
Enemy double kill.
I didn't even see her ultimate. I mean, we're trying to pressure Baron. Like, we can't, or like, stop them from doing it. We're trying to stall for Jax to get back on the field.
Humans will never understand our kind.
I don't know where Viego was. I mean, he came over and got caught after we did. I mean, I was out. I was trying to stall them right there so that they don't go do Baron. Because Jax had just backed.
Time to get it started.
Is there more people here, or is this guy just crazy? He's just crazy? Is it really just him? Can't, man. They just doing too much. Holy shit. Okay, I guess Mbessa doesn't fall off.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I don't know. Smolder... I don't know. Just did not have the damage, or the survivability, or the CC. We just didn't have anything. I thought we could fight him at a certain point. I guess we're just... not. I think Nami falls off, yeah. As far as enchanters go, I think she does. Her W has like very, very low scaling as far as like AP scaling. Her E, you know, she just doesn't have good AP ratios. She doesn't have a lot of healing. Her base damages aren't that high. Like, I think she's best just sort of as a lane bully and possibly like mid game. I mean, I could look and see statistically if that's true, but that's my interpretation of her kit. I don't know. I mean, Smolder, surely he had his stacks by then. We just... I mean, one problem is we didn't have any, like, true tanks. Just anyone that got engaged on just got deleted, right? Even Jax seemed squishier. And they just had a lot of damage, I guess. Like, the Jinx was obviously cranking. But it wasn't, like... I mean, I guess, like, each position was doing quite a bit more damage. He's got diffed, I guess. I mean, let me see. I've always thought Nami was like the lane dominant enchanter that scales a lot worse than something like Lulu or Janna. Yeah. Yeah, that's about the most upper left to bottom right that I've seen on a champion chart. I mean, this chart's a little deceiving. That makes it look like it's like go into 0 or something, right? But, I mean, that's 4 percentage points less from early game to late game. Versus... I think Lulu's was surprisingly not as bottom left, upper right. Now, Lulu kind of dips there too, but she ends up about where she was. She somehow has a spike around 20 minutes, I guess, when she completes Ardent Censor. I would think she would do a little bit better than that, but maybe not. Who's someone that, like Sona probably does really well with items later on? Yeah. So that's scaling. That's Sona. She just has really good AP ratios, really good with plus healing and shielding items. Janna is probably also pretty good. Sona's probably the most extreme case. Sona's basically a healer carry. Possibly Soraka. I don't know. I think Sona's a bit more. Okay, she's kind of all over the place. Rakan generally scales, like, pretty well, too, I think. For different, he's just got, because he does have the healing and shielding, but he also team fights really well. Yeah. So Rakan is another one that really kind of takes off. I'll put us back in queue. Now I'm curious about, like, I want to know something like Poppy. I know Bard falls off a cliff, too. Yeah. Right into the abyss. Because, again, no AP, no plus healing and shielding. Doesn't mean you can't win, obviously. It has a high win rate, especially in Pro. It just means you have to use their kit really well and, like, snowball. On a champ that has a lot of variance, it's hard to snowball with him. You also got to look at Poppy. So I would imagine Poppy also doesn't scale super well. It's not as precipitous immediately. But it's definitely a downward trend after first item. $900 for a flight to Australia is kind of crazy. Seems like a crazy good deal. Who would have the highest early game win rate? Pyke or Blitz, probably. The surrender at 20s. I mean, Blitz... I don't think Blitz fell off as hardcore as I thought, but he almost certainly does, right? Actually, he doesn't. That's a surprising one. What's Thresh looking like? I feel like Thresh probably falls off a little bit. It's just so hard for him to do anything about backline. It's not that bad. Sort of a weird graph. Mostly just flatline. Has some moments of falling off. See, when I'm early picks, though, I guess just ban Lulu.
I recommend skipping.
That last game, because I felt like I did get caught a couple of times ways that I shouldn't have. The one around the pink ward, I should have just given that up. I thought I could waste their time and maybe a couple of cooldowns, but it was too risky. And then the playing around where Ambessa caught me with her ult, like, I got out of that. I kind of, like, Smolder got killed in that situation, but I feel like Smolder could have also gotten out of it. I don't know. I think it was right to stall them, so we can't just give them Baron right there. Oh, this person's hovering Xayah, too, without me hovering Rakan, so maybe they're actually good on it.
Let's dance.
Oh, man. Wait, what is this fucking Veigar bottom? Oh, man. Who's the Veigar fanatic? Is it, Carlos? Where you at, Carlos? You here? It's always asking me to play Veigar. Maybe you can watch me get wrecked by Veigar here. I mean, I guess I get at least some value out of Cleanse in my spellbook. God, but... I'm gonna have to get Mercs. I've been trying not to get Mercs, but against this, it's like 100%. You have to get Mercury Treads or you're trolling. Does that mean I also have to get Mikhail's? Veigar support seems like he would be a really good time, but... know. Their team is very scary, but
I hate everyone today. I know what'll make you feel better.
man, my win rate on this account, I mean, I was never going to stay at 60% in like high emerald like I was at one point. Like solo queue, you know, near the peak rank that I've ever been, like you're not going to hold 60% on that. I was always going to revert closer to like 50 to 55%, but I've definitely, you know, been on a kind of a downswing the last couple of days. I could last, however, week or so. We going up right here, or? Well, we should have maybe wrapped around the other way.
Minions have spawned.
He's gonna throw a Q in there and just try to get a stack.
You're pushing yourself too hard.
Come on, we going on this guy? Ah, fuck Fuck it. Alright, let's just get out, get out, get out. Oh. No, just leave, just leave. We don't have jacks. Who got... Okay, I guess it was just Volibear got hurt. He can just use an extra smite and just change his route and probably be fine.
I always do.
Oh, we're against Thresh too. Is John here? Some fan favorites. Even though I'm not playing him. I've considered playing Thresh. Thresh is really cool and like fun, but I don't know. I just feel like there are matchups, a lot of matchups that are not great for Thresh. Malzahar has a really hard time last hitting under tower.
What's after this?
Another horizon.
Early on. And if you can clear out his little minions too, then he kind of has a hard time last hitting with that. Without his minions. I know that because I played Malzahar in lanes. And anybody that could comfortably just like clear out the minions really kind of screwed over a lot of stuff. God.
I'm just here for the party.
Alright, are we gonna be able to kill him or not? They don't have, like, aggressive sums, but she's almost out of mana. I don't know, I need to hit some Qs first.
Get separated. I'll find you.
We won't get separated.
You're already wandering around.
No, I'm not.
Where is Thresh? There he is. It was a little sus, the way they were trying to set that up.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess I should have read that. Are we going to push this out one more, maybe? Okay, that's fine. Are we gonna... Alright, fine. I think I've got one more biscuit coming to me. I just don't have any wards. I mean, if we get flanked, it's gonna be bad, but... She didn't miss that much CS. We're actually going to be up a little bit in farm.
Also, black is a terrible color.
God, that's so dangerous. Fortunately, I got him into a fight. Get out! So lucky he didn't die there. Hey, I need to switch my summoner spell. I need to get out of combat so I can switch my dang summoner spell and get it on cooldown. I might have to go exhaust because she might die here. They're gonna back anyways. They're doing a delayed back. So they're either gonna be weak or she's gonna get some alone time in the. If she can stop his back, yes, nice. All right, he's gonna be late. Hope she doesn't die for it. I guess I won't mess with his lane. I was gonna go use, like, get some charges, but he probably wouldn't like that. Kind of greedy not getting a control ward here, but there's not gonna be an objective bottom for a little bit because we already got dragon. Well, I guess it's gonna be like a minute. I don't know. Cloth armor is... I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have gotten control. Yeah, if he just wants to cast Naked Ease on me, I'm fine with that, with no minions beating me down. It does, like, no damage. Early on, at least.
I am Rakan. Trying something new.
We didn't hardly lose any ECS. I mean, Xayah did a great job stalling them. I should actually walk up and soak his space aids, as they call it. Nah, okay, that's fine. She lived. Barely.
What humans call magic, we call life.
I don't know. They have vision of that, man. Silas is very strong, though.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where
I guess the power of Silas is going to give us that. I mean, they obviously have it all warded up.
No, I want to.
Only here because of me.
Freedom fighting is a good one.
Confidence to play. No, we're gonna get punked. God bless.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, that's a straight hubris. I don't know.
This guy.
I mean, I see it down on mine. I mean, either you were dead either way. Like, heal wasn't getting us out of that. Well, I don't know. Maybe. It's. I think Hecarim healed after he got the kills with Triumph. But I need to just try to play around the Silas, honestly. I mean, Zaya's like doing fine, but
You weren't a little frightened?
it's sort of hard to force action. I don't know where Thresh is going to be.
I'm offended by how little attention I've paid. Coming!
I need to get these stacks. Okay. Oh, he's gonna turn around and just clap him, isn't he? Oh, stealing the Vhagar ult is pretty nuts. I forgot. Wasn't even thinking of that. Is that a rose up there? Get that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Time to get it started!
Oh, that's gonna be gone.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I think you intimidate human female.
Are we getting this? We need to not give them more shutdowns. I mean, we need to get this, guys. If they're both up, we have to choose. We don't want that. We got to get both. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. We're almost there. Shit, I don't have vision. No, pull it out. Out, out, out. Okay. Oof, that was scary. Oh, whoa, whoa, bro. What? Okay, I guess Silas was flanking, but... Okay, Hecarim's up there. Alright, we're begrudgingly gonna have to get Mercury Treads here. Why are we disrespecting that? It's like the worst thing, like pushing up mid, no vision on the flanks, everybody's missing, against Pantheon Hecarim. Okay, I guess I don't really need TP here. I should have just used the TP. Did somebody ghost? Thought I heard ghost. Maybe not. The Silas is good. The fuck is this guy doing now? Alright.
They will see my dance. Then they will know that it's joy. And it's fuel.
Let's get rid of that plant. Put Poppy... Well, yeah, I put Poppy high. I said she could be as high as S. I know, I knew you would like that. I think she's good right now. I think she's probably in the best place, I dare say, she's ever been as a support. It's because of how much mobility is meta right now in the game. At least in Pro. How much meta there is in the game, and she's a good Spellbook user too. And a bunch of the items that... I mean, she's one of those champs that never really synergizes super well with a lot of the items that have like hard dominated the scene for a long time. Your redemptions, your lockets, that type of stuff. But fortunately, a lot of those items are in some of the weakest states they've ever been. So it's really the baseline kits of the champs that matter more than the items in a lot of cases right now. And she's good at that. It's one of the same reasons why Bard is flourishing. It's like really, like, pretty good baseline kit, just doesn't synergize super well with items. Jesus, dude, this guy.
Last time, it was truly
has destroyed a turret.
That's a bit extreme. Hailblade's Poppy is the best kill pressure of any support. Okay, that was kind of dumb, though.
Look right.
No, 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 no. I don't... Alright. Oh, I guess I should not have hit that. I don't know if it's worth 3 auto attacks. I mean, I think it is for 30 gold to delay my back for like 2 or 3 seconds. I'm not sure. Guess it depends on how important that timing is, but... Because that ward's obviously not doing anything. I would Spellbook Poppy, probably. I mean, Hail Blade's like... If you have a kill lane, and you think you're going to be able to get like an early wall pin or something on him... It's kind of like AP Rakan. I think it snowballs really early, but... Spellbook is just so OP. I was too late on the follow-up there. Stat check anything until 6. Well, I'm not a Poppy expert, so I don't know for sure. You're right, it does do a lot of damage. I will definitely acknowledge that. I mean, pretty much everybody is rocking on our team. I'll just give it to everybody, I guess. I was kind of thinking, I don't remember. I was kind of zoned out. Still a little tired. Figure out if I want to play another one or not. That's the weekend. I'll play one more. Whatever. Usted sabe lo que necesita. Le ayudaremos a conseguirlo. You need to learn what's necessary. Help me be your guide. Is that right? No, no prerequisites required? Is that what that said? Are you fluent, Butter? I can't remember. How's my Spanish? My wife and my daughter have been doing Duolingo for Spanish. My wife's been smurfing on Duolingo English. I'm like, isn't that kind of messed up, man? You're like, you're knocking these other people off the leaderboard. She says, I don't know. I don't know if she still does the English or not. They also have a, like a chess one that my daughter's been into lately. I think they might have a Duolingo math one too. That's what we need her to really do. She really doesn't like math, just like probably most people. But she does okay at it, but I think that's her weakest subject. She was really high in English, but I have a feeling that she's gonna fall off or like come back to grade level. She's gonna lose her edge because she doesn't read as much anymore. So we need to. I mean, it's my fault. I need to be reading to her, and I need to be reading around her, like just normalizing reading. It's just a really important thing that I think a lot of people underestimate with kids. Is like, you know, many of them they're just a product of their environment. A lot of people, you know, it's that's the reality you're in, right? And that's kind of the foundational blocks upon which you build a lot of kind of your values and who you are, and even to some extent like your personality is who you're around and what's going on, right? So if your kids just see you reading a lot, they're probably going to think it's normal to read a lot, and they might want to read a lot. A lot of kids want to, if they like their parents, you know, which I think a lot of young kids do, especially at an early age, then they want to do what you do, right? Because they think that you're just the biggest, you know, coolest person they know. So leading by example is huge. You know, telling a kid to do that and like setting up reward systems for them to do things, like that's good, but it's really living it and showing it, right? And kind of who you are and what you do. That's really what they pay attention to. So that old mantra, do as I say, not as I do, that's one of the worst things, I think, for getting the outcomes that you probably want as a parent. It's hard to do 24/7, right? You know, you want to always be perfect, but you can't. But some things you can do. And one thing I could easily do, and should be doing for my job, is reading more. And I like reading. I just don't do it as much as I should. I did figure out the college that I'm going to might have interlibrary loan, which would be a huge deal. I didn't know if they could afford that or not, honestly. Because it's really expensive. When library books, they just like extort the hell out of them on those costs. Like a normal book that might cost you on Amazon, you know, $20 or something, a library is probably going to have to pay like $300 for that. They just rip the hell out of institutions. If you think we get ripped off, a lot of what they charge institutions and stuff is usually just crazy. Because then they get to lend it out, you know, and they license it and all that stuff. So it's very expensive for libraries to get books. So this college I'm going to only has like 1,200 students in it. It's very small, private school. And I've taught there before, and their library is like, I mean, it's basically like an elementary school size library. It's very, very small. I guess just Lulu. I think last time they were using a Dewey Decimal System. I was like, what the hell is that? I couldn't even figure out how to read what was going on, because I'm used to the Library of Congress. The last time I saw a Dewey Decimal was like, you know, in the 90s, like elementary school. And that's when you have like a small library, I think. It's like designed for smaller libraries, versus Library of Congress is like a bigger research library system. And I was trying to look up some books, and they don't have a lot, especially of like scholarship, like stuff talking about books. They don't have a lot of books talking about books. They have like, you know, they've got all of the, or probably most of the really mainstream, you know, marquee primary text. Like they're gonna have your Shakespeare novel, or like Shakespeare plays, your Jane Austen novels, that kind of stuff. But they're not gonna have like every critic that's talked about Shakespeare, that's talked about Jane Austen. It's a private school. It's not a state university. The place where I'm going to be teaching in the fall. It's possible I could still get something at the big university, the state university, but it's looking unlikely, unfortunately. I might have to you know, go back to grad school at the state university in order to get a terminal degree so I can apply to maybe become a full-time position at the state school. But for now, it's the small private school, which has got a beautiful campus. It's very chill. It's very quiet. It's got some really nice, like, woods. It's closer to the mountains. So it's got some really nice woods where I could go, you know, jogging or walking and reading or something like that. So it's got like a pretty cool vibe to it. Some of the buildings are like pretty old, kind of rustic. The facilities themselves are, you know, kind of a joke as far as like, you know, they just basically put a TV, like, attach it to the whiteboard and that's it, and you just like plug your laptop in through an HDMI cable and you just direct the class to the TVs. There's not like a projector system or smart boards or whatever, but like, God, what's happening? Why are we dodging? Is there something weird and I'm just having too much fun talking and not paying attention? These guys are already talking like we're gonna lose. Is this the same Vagar again? Oh Lord, I hope not. Please. I mean, it's possible he's just having a bad game. I mean, this stuff doesn't look unplayable on paper. Like, why are they tripping? Both teams are just sort of like, alright. I mean, the Yasuo... Exhaust Yasuo top is dicey. Spellbook Vagar. I mean, I guess Vagar doesn't... He doesn't need Comet or Airy. Maybe that's all right. So like, it has some redeeming factors, but yeah, the facilities, the library, and all that other stuff is like well below the big state university. But the good news is I don't need a fancy facility. Like, I just need a place to project Google Docs. So for me, it doesn't matter. Welcome
to Summoner's Rift.
Viego and Shin smurfing.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm smurfing. I mean, my name's got Smurf in it, bro. I'm smurfing. My account, that's my highest level account. Shh. It'll be interesting. The vibe is a bit different. I remember when I first applied there, they told me that people thought, a lot of people thought it was fancy because it's a private school and it's, you know, way more expensive, like triple the cost of the public school, but the average ACT score to get in there, or that's accepted, is like 20 or something like that, and the state school's like 28. And like, it's not all about, you know, test scores. I really don't like the standardized tests, but it's like a lot of the students who go there had a hard time getting into the big state school or a lot of other, you know, more competitive schools, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, you got to kind of adjust your expectations a little bit in terms of like, you know, assignments and things like that. Like, you don't want to, you still want to challenge people, you want people to learn things, but at the same time, like, you don't want to assign something that's too out of sync with the expectations from the rest of the classes. So it's probably going to mean cutting the page count and maybe the source requirement on a couple of my bigger essays, but I mean, I don't know. Like, at the state school, I assign, like, the biggest, probably the biggest papers. But I let people pick their topics. I don't know. I feel like students just need to learn how to write bigger papers. But I also don't give them a lot of tests. I don't give them any tests, no quizzes. And they basically don't have any readings outside of, what they choose to read for their research, for their essays. So it's like bigger projects, but they have a lot of control over how they want to handle that. I think that's just the best way to do it, but
Let's call it that. Just a dance.
at the new school, I guess given the state of the library, I'm not going to be able to make them get like 3 book sources probably, but I still want to have them get like 1 book source, just so they know how to use a library. Because there's so many students that just like never even use a library.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
No, no, no. Shit, I had a minion. You gonna get those resets? Okay, Jana had to use a cooldown on me. Do we make her pay for it? Yes, okay. Yes! Okay.
Humans call magic, we call life.
An ally has
Jana got the kill back, but that's probably okay. Guess we'll do that. And she had to use Ignite for it. Nice. So if she hadn't used that W on me, I think she could have W'd the Viego and Misfortune would have made it out. Good job, sir. And the people are really cool too. Like the faculty and stuff are like super chill, super friendly. So I like it. I mean, I don't. The only downside is it's just like abysmal pay, like absolutely abysmal, beyond anything reasonable. But it's, you know, that's just what I got to do if I want to teach at a college level next semester. So fortunately, you know, we can kind of make that work with my wife, but it's never fun leaving, you know, thousands of dollars on the table. Or, like, taking that much, you know, of a pay cut. And the pay already was not good at the state university, but... But it is what it is.
They're scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm
Dude, are you shitting me? He walked away from the heal. Did not get the heal.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
an enemy.
Okay.
I'm offended by how little attention I'm given.
I should almost like barely walk into
Try and test me?
the Misfortune E, just so I get a heal for my second wind. Eh.
I don't need to understand the plan.
Yeah, it's hard to get her. Are we pushing this or what?
Our kind will see the truth soon. I can't wait to see what
Oh, okay.
Has been slain.
I don't know if we can do this.
I'm gonna take all they got.
Just trading. All right.
Without wild magic, we have no children, we have no future. I don't want a world that's safe. Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a massacre. Yeah.
Ally has been slain.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
I mean, I could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I don't know about getting that. I guess, I mean, I saw that they weren't on the grubs.
Okay, Rakan. Get 'em watching. Burn 'em.
Damn it.
You gonna take that from me?
Against... Okay, I guess I still have to get Mercs. Alright, what am I getting here? It's just exhaust.
I don't do things.
Hey, what's up, Enrique? Good to see you, buddy. Suits on stream. Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to
Yeah.
entertain myself.
I could suit up again. That was kind of fun. I thought about wearing like suits and stuff to class. I could do that too. Could go like wardrobe shopping at a cheap suit place maybe. I remember my wife got me an Armani suit one time for like 35 bucks. Crazy. Oh yeah, there was a Thresh game last game. I was hoping you would have been here, John, but I know you're probably got other stuff going on. I have kids effect. Yeah, you just don't give a shit anymore. No, they're gonna run, dude. That's not worth. That's so obvious.
An ally has been slain.
I don't want to move.
Very, very hard to force on Janna. In general, but especially if she's going Swifties. Misfortune's also fast.
Trying
There's another person here?
I am only
Okay.
wild
I was like, who hit that dust? I mean, I figured there's probably something crazy. I just didn't think it was going to come from that angle. Shit, I didn't mean to hit all those. With Janna acting that wild. Could I have exhausted that faster? I mean, it's like, as soon as he landed,
Turret plating will fall soon.
I maybe could have exhausted that faster. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch, but you don't want a cheap suit in this heat. You die. That's true. I did not play Thresh. No, we are against the Thresh. You probably would have just been talking about how terrible he was the whole time. He was okay, but we beat him. Where the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit. She doubled back. That's crazy. I tried to run up there. I mean, we're getting annihilated bottom. They were kind of getting out pressured everywhere. They also got the Shin in their back pocket. On any of those types of fights. They didn't even use him right there, but... have enough for Locket yet. It's unfortunate. I feel like I had to get Mercs. Maybe I didn't. We're gonna lose this tower. There's no point in me ghosting to it. Thought about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go middle. I don't have ult. Bro, like, come on. You got literally a triple kill at, like, level 2. Like, what do you want? Just gotta stop feeding. Just recognize they have teammates. All of your lanes are losing except for top. So doing, like, okay. So you just have to, like, play like they're gonna be there. I can't get there fast enough. I don't have priority in the lane. I came up some for grubs, but like...
Magic is supposed to be scary. Love is supposed to hurt.
Yeah, they've got vision everywhere, and we don't. Like, you just gotta deal with that. Can we do anything here? Fuck. Oh my god. Dude, they are just like always there, man. It's a really difficult comp. Well, it seems like it's difficult for Viego to get resets, too. Like, it's hard to run down Ahri. Janna just stops anyone trying to go in. And then it's hard to blow up Shin and Amumu. Really, Misfortune's your only option. If you're Viego, probably, to kill people. But she's got Bloodthirst, her first item. She's got Barrier, and she's got Janna backing her up. And she's got a Shin ult. So it's just... We got the resets early, which is cool, but... I mean, I think we can still win. This guy just has to be more patient, and we've got to get picks. The Janna is really what's causing all the problems. And she's very frustrating. She's one of the most frustrating supports in the game to play against. And she just stuffs what you're trying to do. But, I mean, we've got monster shutdowns.
Believe in something you have to be serious about. That's their problem.
Can we kill him there? Or maybe if she doesn't have Janna here. Okay, finally.
It's all filthy and dangerous.
I don't know if I should have alerted him that I know he's there, but maybe. Surely that was like an accident to use that there.
Looks like another dangerous.
We've got bounties, man. Like, we need to make sure we're converting those. Like, we should have used it top. 100% would have given us a bounty. Okay, never mind. He's gonna get it, I think. We've got grubs. Alright, well, we got a flash, I guess, and her ult. We got a lot of shot. Did we get 2 towers for the double bounty right there? Did we get double bounty? I'm not sure. But we got a decent amount there.
Says someone has to die, they die. They deserve it.
Get like 400 FPS, nice. Gotta love it on League. 400 something. I get like 200 something.
I'm here.
Isn't it something that like people say the eye can't even really detect more than 60? Or that's like maybe, what is film is shot at 30 or something usually? This Janna's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, we can kill them if Janna's not there. Wherever there is. This Yasuo is actually playing pretty decent. He hasn't died in 22 minutes as a Yasuo. He's been kind of on an island.
Danger is as fun as you let
But I haven't used my flash. I don't. Maybe I used it once this game, but
I know people are watching. How could they not be?
Veigar is kind of coming online. Can we?
I am definitely.
Yasuo's coming. I mean, maybe they engage on me. Anna does not have Mikhail's yet. Hopefully she's getting redemption instead of Mikhail's.
Get out of control. It ain't a party.
Can we fight this or? Where'd they go?
Woo, I am so into this. What is this?
God, I'm fucking trying. Shit, Misfortune's gonna be here. Alright, just keep running, keep running. Alright, keep running. God damn it. Okay. I can't believe they all got over there that fast. And we only killed... We didn't even kill... Did we kill Ari and she just respawned? Yeah, she just TP'd back. Okay. I think we killed Ari. God, it was so close to getting her right when the Shin showed up. Could've... If I was faster, maybe I could've TP'd up there. What do I get here? Do I get Smite or... I guess I'll get Smite. Just in case. Is her ult down? No, of course not. Never is. Nope. God, I'm gonna have to fucking ult. Give me a jump out. Give me a jump out. Don't make me... Okay. We good. God, they got soul. I didn't realize that was soul, but I don't know if we could have contested it anyways. I'm making it, Dave. That's all anyone does. It's true.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers. Just a few.
Not great options. So let's go with barrier. Really, like, late game, all you want is exhaust and ignite on Spellbook, but I probably just need to use teleport just so I have heal. Heal and flash are also good. We're just not... The problem is we're not going to get anything off a barrier. They're just going to play really safe. Ugh. Just paint it. Janna's a pain in the ass.
They will see my dance. Then they will know magic's joy and its fury.
Guess we're just buying time to scale. I mean, we do have Vhagar.
They will remember my name.
That was our chance, I think. The Moo was overextended. We would have at least had 2 or 3 second head start on him, and he's not that tanky. How many sacks Vhagar have? 205? That feels low. Yeah.
Why stop being sad and be awesome instead? True story.
I mean, we got 2 of them dead. Can we really not do anything? I guess Vhagar somehow died.
It's an evolution.
God, that champ is so fucking annoying, man. Janna.
I do not wish to kill the order. I want them to
Man. I don't know how Vhagar is not more effective than... Like, he should just be deleting these people, right? Like, nobody... I mean... I guess they have... Amumu has some magic resist, but, like... How do we not just cage Ahri? Like, they still don't have a Mikhails on a Janna. One of the best Mikhails users. Did he flash? I think he flashed for that, right? I mean, Yasuo's pressuring. Oh, can we? Fuck. We're not. We're just like not ready for anything.
fence us away. Refuse.
Can I get exhaust? Okay. Janna gonna... She's gonna cut me from this bush. Oh my god. Of course. Dude, how the... did they run me down? I guess Misfortune W with super swiftness plus Janna Shirelia's. Alright, well I guess we shouldn't have gone for that. I felt like it was reasonable to try it, because I thought the other two were running around over here, but... They had the Shen ult. Well, Yasuo could have stopped the Shen ult. Okay. Oh, maybe this?
It don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
Fuck! God. So, okay, Baron then? We get Baron then? We gotta get something here, boys.
I need my love to hurt. I need the world to care.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get over here. Quit fucking around. He's just trying to heal off of the Raptors, I guess. It's like, can't you just heal off Baron? Dude, put the stun on him. What? How do you not get a stun on a teleport? On Veigar? I mean, I know a lot of times it's hard to clip them with the Veigar stun. Like, it's kind of high risk, high reward. They could just, it's a lot easier for them to step out of it. But on a teleport? That should be the freest, like, clip of your life. I mean, it's a Shin, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day, but, like, it's just one of those things. Alright, I guess just Ghost. Ghost is not even better than Flash here, but I just want to use the cooldown. Maybe that's incorrect, but...
I got freedom. I got a live. I got a cause I die for. That's who I am.
Leveling a monk. Oh, you're doing Panda? I've heard, I saw something from, who is it? It's like this creator that makes a video like once every year or something. Nice, that's what I want. That's what I've been wanting to see. A Veigar one-shot. This person has 0 magic resist, no Zanyas, like no respect.
Then help them build it back up. So I can burn it
down. But yeah, I forgot dude's name, but he was saying that a bunch of people were going to like old school RuneScape.
my dance.
They were saying like classic WoW just wasn't. A lot of people were dissatisfied with it. It's like, I don't know what people want. There's like a new classic server. They were doing that one thing, or they changed a bunch of shit about it. And I know not all those decisions were popular ones that, as far as the changes go. Okay, I think I'm just gonna hold heal. We're gonna get a double Elder game here. I mean, I don't have enough yet, do I? God, it's so close. I needed more wards though. Moonstone's actually a pretty massive pickup for me.
Gonna live forever.
Infinity Edge Yasuo. Oh yeah, actually that does make sense. I was like, wait a minute. But Infinity Edge does make sense. Is Mortal Reminder better than the Cut Down rune? I guess against Janna, maybe.
I'm deep to the deep. Golden diamond, boy. Woo!
I mean, Veigar's just getting a farm for free. Like, we are down, but Veigar gets the most out of a stalemate. Everybody else is... And we're actually behind, so we actually benefit. Like, Miss Fortune can't get any more items. She's capped. Kaisa still can get one more.
For humans, magic is like fire. For us,
Can Veigar get another item? Yeah, Veigar's got one more in him. I don't know what he's going to get. Why would you get the symbiotic souls? I guess for rotation, not the worst in the world, but bro. I mean, Sork shoes are... wouldn't be insane here either. But,
they've never seen moves like mine.
I mean, they're trying to get priority for Elder, obviously. Oh my god, Shin ulted? We gotta... Yo, get that clown. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Oh my god. Wait, how was Shin still there? Fuck. Okay, yeah, he's getting back to get her. My god. Nice. Nice.
Killing spree.
Can I TP over? Fuck, I need a ward. TP. No. Okay. Guess that's fine. Yeah, he was saying a lot of people going to old school RuneScape, but it's like classic WoW. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on. I mean, people were probably just fatigued of it, but it's like you got Mist version, you got the old school or anniversary classic or whatever, the classic. I don't know if they're still doing the. It's probably completed the classic plus. Who's dead? No one's dead. We're just trying to raw dog this. Oh shit! I didn't get fucking moonstones. I was in such a hurry. Oh, that could be a big deal. Do we just stall this? Can we get a pick on any of them? Shin's bottom. No. Just wait. I gotta back up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to flip it because Shin's just going to get towers. We do have Elder too, but...
Your turret has been destroyed.
Bless. I mean, I don't know. I guess we're supposed to flip it because we just lose too much position if we don't. No, run. GA. Oh, nice. Okay, well, at least he killed a couple of them. Vhagar dying really sealed it. I don't know. I guess we're just supposed to flip that Baron. We did have Elder. Amumu dies if he goes over the pit. I just wasn't thinking Shin was pressuring bottom, so we're just gonna give the Baron for free if we don't just flip it. Man. I mean, that was a good game. We lost, which is unfortunate, but... Yeah, we had lots of chances. Everyone played, like, sort of okay. I mean, we threw our lead pretty early. But... I don't know. We probably should have flipped it. I mean, it seems stupid just to flip a Baron there, but... Yeah, I just wasn't thinking about we don't have a teleport, and Shin's pressuring bottom the whole time. if Amumu goes over, Shin's going to ult the Amumu, but Amumu's going to be in such a bad position, we probably just get to kill him. Misfortune gets to ult the pit, though. And it'd be really hard to stop that. I don't know. But the alternative is give them a free Baron and then just try to deal with them when they walk up with Baron and supers. We have Elder, though. That was important. So that would force them to fight us when we have Elder. So maybe that was our best shot. It's possible we could kill Amumu before the Shin ult completes. If Shin waits too long to ult. I should have 100% had Moonstone for that fight, though. Going in, I just was so concentrated on getting teleport and trying to show up to the Elder fight that I forgot to buy the Moonstone. So that was definitely a big deal. If I had Moonstone, we would have had a much better chance. Because that's like, with these items, Moonstone plus Locket, Redemption, even just Summoner Heal, like, does so much extra. Yeah, I mean, he's really good. Yeah, it's got to be my last one, unfortunately. I do have to get up in the morning. Let me just read the last comments here. New War of the Ring games, leveling a monk. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's kind of what it was for me, too. I mean, it is a time thing. It's difficult for me to find enough time. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, the culture was just totally different. I just do not like the GDKP runs. The bots are actually pretty annoying, too. Because I really started to like farming and auction housing and stuff like that. At least doing the economic stuff was sort of fun. But, yeah, the bots killed the farming stuff and a lot of the auction house stuff, and then just sort of tanked the economy, and then the GDKPs just made it, just cheapened the experience of getting good gear, you know, just finding groups, building guilds. Like, a lot of people just don't even want to join a lot of the guilds because they can just do GDKPs and get their gear, or whatever. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. It's so hard to find a guild this day and age. I mean, I talked about that forever. Even back in 2014 when I tried to go to like play Warlords of Draenor, it's just you never have any backups. Everybody wants to be a starter or not, which is like totally understandable. But it's just, and then if people can't make the raid, especially with Mythic, then like you have just enough people. You have 20 people maybe if you get that for Mythic, but then people leave, and then all of a sudden you can't run the raid that night because you've only got 18 people, and then you find a couple of replacements and a couple more people leave and whatever. Versus back in the day, I mean, we had a guild that, you know, maybe had like, you know, 30, 40 people in it at least that were kind of raiding, and then we had more just kind of casual people that like to hang out and chat and stuff like that. And the people that weren't on the main raid team, like they were cool with that. I would, you know, because we'd still run Karazhan with them and some of the lower tiered stuff in Burning Crusade. You know, and they obviously wouldn't be as geared or experienced with the fights, but they could at least step in and be a body, you know. And a lot of people didn't want to pug people. That could have been a solution. If you just pug somebody, say, hey, you know, we need somebody with this gear score, hop in, and just give them a fair chance. Just give them a roll, you know? Just say, hey, if we get some gear, people just get a roll on it. And they're like, well, what if the gear, like, doesn't go to someone in the guild? It's like, yeah, but it's better than not clearing it. And in my opinion, if somebody's running it, then they should get a roll on it. You know what I mean? So I remember I helped this guild clear the highball. I don't even think it was Mythic. I think it was like really early when it released. It was like heroic. Not a lot of people had done it yet. And I sat there and helped them clear this last boss. It was like 2 hours or something of wiping. And I was like the highest healer by a mile. And then a staff dropped that wasn't exactly my best in slot, but it was really good. It was like a big upgrade for me. And then they told me I couldn't roll on it. Because they're like, well, it has to go to people in the guild. And because they pugged me to come help their guild with that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, if you're not going to let me roll on gear, first of all, I think it's messed up, especially when I'm making that much of a contribution. It wasn't even like, again, I was feeding and like last on the DPS or something. It was like major contribution, and you didn't tell me beforehand, right? Like, if you're not going to let me roll on shit, you need to make that clear beforehand. Hey, if you want to just come to this, and they were like, it was like really stressful too. Their guild leader was just yelling shit, saying he's going to kick people out of the guild, next person who steps on the mines, and all this other shit. And they had already kicked people from the raid and pulled in like more pugs, so it was just a mess. So yeah, just kind of the culture of modern WoW in general was frustrating. I think you said you had a good retail guild, which is cool, but anyway. Yeah, Classic is fun. I never did a lot of the raids, though. I don't think I did any of them. Yeah, it's all about the people. If you got the right people, it's fun. But Classic just had the vibe. It's just such a big world and such just like quirky stuff about it. I hope if they do like a Classic Plus that, you know, they just go through and just flesh out a bunch of the quests and the leveling and just kind of try to make that more fun. I mean, it's already like really fun, but just like fleshing out unfinished zones, just maybe adding more quests, just kind of slowing it down a little bit or something. I mean, it's already really like kind of slow, but I don't know. More raids and stuff like that would be fine too, but boosting's out of control in Classic too. So many people. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I guess they just want to, if they've already done it in the past and they just want to jump right to the max level action. I mean, I can understand it, sort of, but I never boosted in Classic. I did in retail when WoD came out because they gave me a free boost when I signed up, so I used it to like make a monk. That's true. If everybody's just boosting, then it's hard to find groups. Yeah. It's hard to capture that time, right? When Classic was out, retail was out, because there was no social media. So it was a lot easier to find guilds because people wanted that. They wanted that social connection, right? They couldn't, you know, a lot of people couldn't get that anywhere else. If you're just working all the time or you're in school all the time. I mean, you've got, you know, some friends. Most people have some friends they hang out with, but you can get that, like, you know, that online social group. And that was really the only way you could get it was with gaming back then. And specifically, something like WoW was a great place. I just remember just farming, just sitting on Ventrilo or whatever, just chatting with people, hanging out, sharing stories, laughing about stuff. Like, but now there's so many places you can get that, to some extent, potentially, right? I mean, social media is not exactly the same. It's super toxic and, you know, all that. But I don't know. There's just a lot of competition for that and for people's time. There's so many other games and other things you could be doing. Versus back then, if you wanted to play an online game, I mean, WoW, that was kind of it, you know? So it was kind of a time and a place thing, too. But anyways, okay. Well, I got to get out of here, but thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Sorry we couldn't get the win there. We did get a win in the previous game, though, which is pretty nice. But that one, I just probably made the wrong call on the Baron. You know, again, at first glance, it seems like you don't want to just flip a Baron. But given the alternative, maybe we should have just flipped the Baron. But anyways, how long was that? It was like 42 minutes. Like, no one did any damage. There's like no fights that game. The Ahri had the highest damage at 39,000. No one even cracked 40,000 in a 40-minute game, which is nuts. But anyways, Vhagar did under 20,000. How is that possible? Under 20k in a 42-minute game playing Vhagar. Anyways, all right. Well, that's it. Thanks. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.